Hello, friends. It's time for another one of my famous fireside chats. And this week comes on the eve of a very, very big weekend here at St. Luke. It's Easter. And like so many churches, St. Luke will be visited by people, new and old, to the congregation. In a recent article in Christianity Today, Dr. Peter Marty, yes, Dr. Marty's son, wrote a fascinating article in which he said, nobody entering church deserves to be labeled a visitor. He says, newcomers may be guests in the house of the Lord, but they're not visitors. He went on to say, visitors are the people who sit on the broken down bleachers at a football game opposite the home team. They're pretty sure that that field is not their own. What we want to do this Easter is to make sure that our visitors feel like what Dr. Marty suggests and be guests. So there's a couple of ways to do that. Marty writes, I remember walking into an unfamiliar church with my wife one time and being accosted by a greeter who zeroed in on us like a heat-seeking missile. Determined to pin a carnation on each of us, they were unaware that we weren't interested in this song and dance. All we wanted to do was be received quietly as her equal, two individuals arriving with deep faith, complex faith, and many life experiences on their own. Isn't that way you make people feel like they're guests? And that's what Dr. Marty suggests. There be no visitors in the house of the Lord, only guests. And so I'm going to conscript you into group of evangelists who make everybody in this place feel at home. So I'm going to ask you on Easter Sunday to take a nanosecond, look around, see if there are any unfamiliar faces out there. Don't zero in on them like a heat-seeking missile, but welcome them warmly. Find out about them. You might discover that a lot of them have a great attachment to this church, either because they grew up in the community, they went to school here, they have friends, family who are baptized here, married here. They're our guests for this Sunday. And all of our jobs, not just mine, not just that of the ministry board who will be welcoming them with patches on their coats with their names so that they can be sought out to find out more about St. Luke if they want, or just to get a warm handshake. We're all going to be a part of making everyone, whether you're here Sunday in or Sunday out, or whether Easter and Christmas are your only times here, feel like this is your church home. So, as Dr. Marty says, Easter Sunday, every Sunday thereafter. The next time you see a new person at church, try to think of them as guests, not visitors. And you might just end up being the host they need you to be. Look forward to seeing you. Easter Sunday morning, sunrise service 7:30, little treats between services at about 8:30, and then our giant festival service at 9:30.